Meghan, 40, has continued speaking out about issues she cares about after she and Prince Harry, 37, left the royal family last year and moved to the US. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex called for COVID-19 vaccine equity as they took to the stage at the Global Citizen Live concert in New York City in September. Meghan, who was previously named an advocate for UN women, had her latest humanitarian moment last month. The Duchess wrote to top Democrats in the U.S., calling on them not to compromise or negotiate over paid leave for new parents. In the U.S., there is no federal paid parental leave. Instead, whether new parents are offered this support depends on their state and employer. However, Meghan penned her letter on Sussex-headed paper, which landed her in hot water with some politicians and commentators. Republican Congresswoman Lisa McClain said Meghan was of touch with the American people, while her colleague Jason Smith urged the royal family to strip her and Harry of their title. Meghan and Harry agreed not to use their HRH, His Royal Highness, when they parted ways with the royal family. However, they still use their Duke and Duchess Sussex titles in their public work and can continue using them under an agreement struck with the Queen. The Daily Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers has defended Meghan against some of the backlash, saying people shouldn't get on her back for speaking out about an important issue. The expert aired his views on the subject as he spoke on Pod Save the Queen, the royal podcast hosted by Zoe Fawzi. He said, "I want to invite some comments from our US cousins to see how they have responded to it, because I don't think you can get on her back for taking this off. There may have been a bit of an issue writing on the letter-headed paper, but the spirit is there, and I don't think that should detract from the cause." Ms. Fawzi then asked Mr. Myers about the details surrounding whether Meghan and Harry should be continuing to use their titles. He said, "Well, they're certainly not styled as His or Her Royal Highness anymore, they've agreed to drop that. They weren't stripped of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles because that was essentially a gift from the Queen on their wedding day. However, it was agreed they wouldn't necessarily be using them for profit." Have they done that? They're literally introduced as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex every time you see them at a concert or doing some sort of media. It's definitely helped them get their jobs, being impact offices or big deals with Netflix and Spotify. However, when you're entering the political arena, it's probably a little different. I still think the jury is out. We definitely still haven't even had a year of it yet, so maybe it's something that the palace will take stock of at the turn of the year. That said, he argued that there are more important things to worry about, especially with COP26, which is still ongoing this week, and of course concerns around the Queen's health. What's more, the royal family are still focusing on how they can help the country as it emerges from the coronavirus pandemic, and what their role will be going forward. He concluded that he did not think the palace were too bothered about what the Sussexes are doing at the moment. To subscribe to Pod Save the Queen, go to your normal podcast provider.